Initiate.
Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
In this lifetime, you don't have to prove nothing to nobody except yourself.
This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
Welcome to the SportsChix, sponsored by Floor and Robig on 102.5 The Bone.
Welcome to the SportsChix. I'm Heather.
And I'm BL.
Sports Arena Tina here.
I started rocking out for a moment. I thought, oh,
I was playing air drums. Did you see that?
I should probably say my name. It was the Black Crowes, yes.
Did you go to that show?
I did. It was amazing.
Yeah.
The singer, Chris Robinson, sang his butt off.
Really?
He's awesome.
Oh, my God.
So that was at Mid-Florida.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, it was about 105 degrees
I was
outside.
going to say.
I have been there for Toby Keith I saw at that venue. So how was it then?
It was great. Like, at first I was sitting there and I'm like, I have so much sweat dripping down my back. It's disgusting. But the show was awesome. The band was better than what I thought it would be. Because you know how as rockers get older, sometimes they can't pull off the notes the same. Sometimes they can't sing as well. That is not what happened.
Really?
Oh, he sang his butt off. It was unbelievable.
You sure they ain't Milli Vanilli?
Nope, they were not.
Right. You know, when I saw Maroon 5, and I know he's not that old or whatever, but he literally sounds Adam Levine sounds exactly like he does on the radio.
That's so good.
Yeah, it makes it worthwhile because I never really was a big live music person.
Right.
But I had to see Adam. But yeah, we've been to that
Good.
stadium. And it
Good
is
afternoon,
hot.
Isaiah. How are you? Doing good?
He's
Okay.
sneaking
Talk
away.
to him as he walks away from his
He's
mic.
at Safe Flight Auto Glass today. No, he's actually not. He's not there at all. I think they're delivering him a windshield.
I believe so.
What'd you do? Did somebody throw a rock at your car, Isaiah?
What'd they do to you?
I said I was, the producer of the SportsChix, and they just began chucking rocks, and I was like,
Whatever.
whoa. I was like, my goodness.
How about if
And
you
then
chuck
I
this
said-
middle finger?
And then I said, I know Tina, and then I came back, and my four tires were all popped, and I was like, my goodness. I'm like, again?
Hey, don't let us bring our husbands back in here and beat you up.
No, it's just a rock got thrown from a tire, and it popped.
Don't you hate
It
that?
didn't pop mine, but it cracked my windshield pretty dang good.
I hate that.
I got popped when I was 18.
All
Brenda.
right, Brenda.
By Dig Asler. Yeah, that was his name. High school. Summer.
Asler. His last name was Asler.
I was trying to rhymes with in case he's listening. He had a full ride to Purdue and then gained 400 pounds and lost me. Took my virginity and left. Piece of crap. I hate you.
Did he gain 400 pounds beforehand or afterwards?
All I know is I heard he's with a bag of chips in Illinois
Probably
somewhere.
plays for the other side now.
Oh, no, he was big. He was a big boy. All right. What's on tap today? Darts? Anybody?
Oh, we played a lot
Wow.
of darts Thursday.
You're a darter, right, Tina? Because they're
I'm a
up high.
darter?
They're nice and up high today.
All right.
Stop.
See
Will
him,
you
Heather?
quit staring at my chest
All
every
the time.
week?
All the time.
Put them away, bro. We could
I
milk
tried
half
to.
a Pinellas, Hillsborough County in Florida.
You know, I'm so paranoid about that now. I had a different shirt on this morning, and I'm like, Bill's going to be looking at my boobs. I'm taking it off, putting black on.
I love big boobs. I always have. They fascinate
Cannot
me
lie.
since I was a little child, little children girl.
See, I'm safe. I have all the sponsors and my computer blocking everything on my side. She can't even
Exactly.
see me.
She can't stalk you.
So, Tina, when you went darting,
Oh, Thursday night, my daughter turned 21, and we all had some people there. And then when they left, it was me and my husband and son and daughter and her boyfriend just playing darts. And we each won a dart game, so nobody dominated, and it was really funny. And my daughter never plays darts, and she beat us, and we were like, oh my gosh. But it's funny, and they hate when I do this, but when it gets towards the end of the game, if somebody needs an 18, I'll start going, Peyton Manning, doing stuff like that. Or there's a number 5, and I'll yell, Braxton Miller. Just doing, putting sports to it, and not like it's their jersey number or whatever. And they're like, will you shut up?
I can't believe you brought that up because I think I'm weird because all my passwords and everything in my life have to do with my favorite football players or
Really?
baseball players of all time.
What are they?
Well, I can't tell you that. But I know there's some Marino in there. There's some who would
I
you
think I've screamed out Marino too. But yeah, whatever
When?
In
number
bed?
they have to hit to win, I'm screaming. What?
you screamed out Marino in bed, didn't you?
Sorry, real trees.
Oh, sorry, husband.
I hope they're eating lunch.
But yeah, it works really well though. Try it with your phone and all the passwords you can't
I
remember.
thought she meant try screaming out their name. I was like, no.
Oh yeah. Oh, that might work too.
I
though.
could scream out my favorite player's name, and it would work.
Oh, that's
John-
sweet.
Josh Paul, husband. No.
I could. It would work.
Oh, you know what would work today? Stop by Brandon Hyundai from 2 to 4. Mike O is out there. Mike O, thanks for always taking good care of us. And he lost his mother, which it's on his social. Yeah. So, Mike, we know she's going to take good care of you the rest of your life. Good guy, Mike O. Love him.
It's very sad.
Yeah.
Did I have to take the show down
You
a
really
depressing
right?
path,
Like
though?
I think we're 5
That's-
minutes in, and here we are.
Brakes on, Brenda.
That's your new nickname.
Did you, while you were out darting, did you happen to catch the Hurricanes game at all? Was it on?
It was on, and I saw what's his face get a puck to the face. But that's all I saw.
That's all you
Now,
saw.
what,
That's the
who
only
was this?
part.
Now, where
Carolina
are we?
Hurricanes and the Vegas Golden Knights in the Stanley Cup Finals right now.
Yes.
It is happening, and here's the craziest thing. So I'm watching the game, and
Who's up real quick? Sorry.
all the way it's tied. All the way through the game, Vegas is just dominating Carolina, like all the way through the game. Third period, dominating Carolina. The last 10 minutes of the game, Carolina, for some reason, came off the bench like a brand new team. It was unbelievable. They start scoring, then it goes into overtime, and then they end up winning that game. It was unbelievable because watching the entire game, I thought they were out, but yeah, it was unbelievable.
Isn't it weird how something just flips like that?
Yes. Yeah, because I swear to you, I mean, I'm telling you, it was like, I almost got up and walked out of the room because they were dominating them so much that I was like, oh, I think I can go to bed. And then score! I'm like, sitting back down. And then all of a sudden, again, score! I was like, what is happening?
I saw a memory on Facebook one time that I had written. It's like, why can't the Lightning, if they're going to lose, just lose and let me go to bed? No, they have to come back. They have to score. They have to go into overtime and then lose and drive me insane. Did that guy had to go to the hospital, didn't he?
Yeah, it was. The name
I
just
know
escapes
it's-
my head, but yeah, one of
looks
the Vegas Golden Knights players was standing in front of the net, and he was trying to block the shot or trying to block shots coming in from the goalie, and he was standing there, and right at the sweet spot underneath his visor, a 90-mile-an-hour puck right to his face. He dropped down on the ground, and every player was like, oh, like calling him over. He stood up. Blood is everywhere. They said he left the building, went to the hospital, and as of this morning when I went to check, they still don't have any update on his injuries.
Doesn't that freak you out when we have to watch our sports teams and our favorite, any player, even an opposing team, when they go down, they get hit? Football, baseball.
Terrible.
A consistent 95 zinger.
Yep.
You know, baseball. I remember Dave Moore in the 99 division game for the Bucks, and we were in St. Louis. I was at that game. We got to have field passes with our old job. Anyway, we were on that. That was the Kurt Warner. Remember, we were supposed to win that 99 game. But didn't Dave Moore play with hurt ribs and kept on playing throughout the rest of the game? There were all kinds of things where I love watching that freaking, what's the Buccaneer 50 we're watching right now? The Raise the Flags.
Documentary thing, Raise the Flags. Yeah.
If you
It's
guys
really
haven't
good.
had time to do that yet, this is no plug. I'm telling you, you will cry your face off.
It gave you all the feels, didn't it, when it was talking about the time when we were on the radio?
Yeah.
It really did. Those guys that stand in front of the net and block those pucks, you see that goalie? He's got all that crap on for a reason. Stop doing that.
It's the same thing. It makes me nervous when they dive in front of it.
The diving scares me
Same
too.
thing. And because they have that, you hope it gets the visor. And the reason that they all have the visor is because of an incident years ago. I think it was there was a player that got hit in the eye with a puck, and I remember watching it on TV, and he got hit with the puck in the eye and lost his eye. Ew. After that, they were like, okay, now we're going to have to. And a lot of guys started wearing the visor, but some of them were trying to be old school. Like, nah, I'm not going to do it. And then there were so many things that were happening that now they all wear the visor covering their eyes. But there's that sweet spot right underneath it where you're going to lose something. Teeth. My husband looked over and said, that guy is on his way to the hospital for them to reconstruct his face. There's no way he's not. It hit him in the nose and the mouth, and when he stood up, it was blood everywhere, and it's awful.
I know that they don't like the face masks because they say it's distracting.
Yes.
There's got to be a way to come up with something that can go the tiniest of little bars or something. I don't know, but I wouldn't want my face exposed like that. And I know they're tough guys, but that guy's going to be hurting for a while.
And Tina, as long as I have a face, you have a place to sit.
All right,
What?
Brenda.
What?
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Whew.
Where's that come from?
How did we
Out of
get-
your face. That's where it came from. Out of your face.
Did they used to say that in the 1986 or something?
That was before I was born.
Okay.
Shut up, Isaiah.
Why don't
Nope.
you go put your glass windshield somewhere the sun doesn't shine?
Okay, hold on.
Christ's sake. Did
I'll be
they?
back.
Okay, hold on.
Did the glass light guy show up? Is he here?
Oh, it's already done.
Do you have
That was
the bone tuned in on his car?
No. I mean, because all he did was give me my key and then he left.
You could have picked up a listener. Isn't that what you do? You don't help at all. You're not helping this
Uh-oh.
wagon train.
Now
I do
you're in
help. I mean, I
trouble.
tell people that I'm
I
with the
bet you
Sports
say,
Chicks.
no, you say I'm with Mike Calta, don't you?
No.
Or Drew Garabo.
I'm
or
like-
Wow.
Johnny
I'm with
B.
the Eagle and
Such
I'm
attacking
with
over
97X.
Rage. She's got rage.
Oh, you're blowing out the X.
Yep.
You're dropping the X word. Nice.
Yep. I'm like, 1025? I don't know.
What year were you born?
Guess.
God, I don't even.
I have no idea. When?
1988.
That's the year I graduated high school.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, Eric was 1990.
Oh, the other board up.
Yep, the other
wow.
board up.
1990.
Do you know the difference between you and Eric? He never
he-
he never brings that up.
Yeah, jerk.
Well, that's what makes me more fun.
I think I'm officially the oldest person at this radio station. I am older than any on air. Mike Calta's, I think, 12 years younger than me.
Why do you
yeah.
know that?
Because we're both Libras and we used to work together. Remember?
We're going
He
to
was
talk
our
about
produ-
that type of stuff later in the show.
Oh,
He was
Astrologer.
he was our producer first round
Yep.
years ago.
By the way, it is Braden McNabb that was hospitalized after taking an 87-mile-an-hour slap shot directly to his face.
Oh.
And they still have not said what his injuries are at this moment. So,
Bless his little heart. I'll be praying for him. Have you ever had an injury though? Tina, you played sports your whole life.
Oh,
You ever
please. Yes. I can't even tell you how many times I've been on crutches. I actually have never broken a bone. I played 3 sports. I never broke a bone except for I broke my nose in 3 places, but that's cartilage. That doesn't really count. I broke my nose in 3 places playing softball. I sprained my ankles numerous times, so I was on crutches. But I did break my pinky because my son and I, those squishy pillows, we were goofing around one night and we were pulling it back and forth and he yanked it out of my hand and it snapped, fractured my finger.
good
But
grief.
that on a pillow, I broke a finger on a pillow.
You're gay.
I had
And
not
I tore my ACL watching football.
celebrating in a bar. Let's go for it. You tore your ACL celebrating an Ohio State
Yes.
game in a bar.
Yeah.
And broke my finger on a pillow. Now, there's more stories for you, Isaiah. I tell you, I got
Because she watched the Ohio State, it had to happen.
It was an Ohio State pillow, by the way, we were yanking on.
I bet
Of
tons of
course.
people have injuries during their favorite teams playing.
Yep.
There's got to be.
I don't know
Florida State games when all the rivalries are going on.
Right.
Heather, have you ever had an injury?
No, I didn't actually break a bone in my body until about 2 years ago. And I was in my backyard and I was going around our fire pit to take the garbage out, and I didn't see one of those giant birds
Yeah.
that goes in your yard after it rains.
Yeah.
And I didn't see it, and I was coming around the corner, and it flew up and went to go towards my face. and I went to duck out of the way, and I broke my foot on the fire pit. So I was like, wow.
Wow, I got my legs. I did the Chinese splits in
Oh God.
No, hear me
We
out
don't
on
need
this.
to hear your date nights.
No.
Oh no.
Rude. No, that ain't right. I was in 8th grade, went out, did my big round off cartwheel, went into Chinese splits, and they had to call the paramedics to get me out. My legs were east and west and remained there.
Okay.
Like I said, date night.
A mutual friend of ours from a long time ago, Eddie, did you see the outdoor, when the Lightning played outdoor, that he went head first down the stairs? And there were people on Facebook that were saying, does anybody know who that guy was? And I'm friends with him on Facebook. And he literally, it was split open. And it was just like a freak thing that he just fell forward and went down all those stairs at Raymond James. And so, yeah, celebrating sometimes not good.
That's
Yeah, and
bad.
keep your legs together.
All right, Brenda. Hey, guys. Spring is in full swing, and Hooters is the place to be. Score a spring special, 10 buffalo shrimp and fries for just $9.99 all day, every day. And make sure you wash it down with a $5 bottle of Corona or Corona Light. And every Monday at Hooters is Burger Monday, so get a cheeseburger, fries, and a drink for only $9.99. And Hooters always has the games on, so catch all the action. Hooters, always original. We're going to take a short break. You're listening to the Sports Chicks on 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to the Sports Chicks on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Floor and Robig. Now, back to the Sports Chicks on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Floor and Robig.
Welcome back to the Sports Chicks. Hey guys, if you are looking for a personal injury attorney, we've got the guy for you. Floor and Robig has earned a reputation as one of the most successful in the Tampa Bay area, and we just happen to have Chad Florin from Floor and Robig on the line with us. Hey, Chad.
Are you with us?
How's it going, ladies?
Hi, hotness.
All right, Brenda.
What are you doing?
Oh man, hey, so the Black Crowes concert, awesome.
It was awesome, and it was so great because the singer actually just, he crushed. It was amazing, and I was so excited to see that because you never know when they get older if they're going to be able to pull it off, and even my husband was like, he sang his ass off. So, yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I got to do actually a little bit of a throwback myself. I was in Minneapolis all week, and I went to First Ave, and I got to see the Toadies and Local H play.
Oh.
And both of them were just so awesome. Same time period as Black Crowes.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It was a blast.
So you had some time to accept this upcoming award, I take it, that your firm
It's
has
nominated for.
Oh, my God, Chad.
Yeah, it's a really, really big deal, actually. We've been nominated for an award by the National Law Journal for the Elite Trial Lawyers Award in catastrophic injury. And this is actually the second time we've been nominated. The last time was, I think it was around like 2015, but we're one of 6 nominees across the country, and we'll be going to New York at the end of next month for the award ceremony. So fingers are crossed, and if my wife doesn't want to go, BL, maybe you can throw on something pretty, and you can come with me.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Tell Wheels Up to the Floor and Jet that BL be there on the runway. That's so cool, Chad. Tell your dad, Will, and
Yeah.
Tommy Robig, good luck. We're praying for you guys.
Oh, I definitely will. They're super excited about it.
Well, it should be because this is a very prestigious award, and I think you guys are a shoo-in. But that's just my personal
yeah.
opinion.
Well, that's my personal opinion too. So we got nominated. It was for we got a $200 million verdict in Pinellas County last year. So I think we're in a good spot. So like I said, fingers crossed.
Okay, well, Chad, I might need you because this is so funny. Well, it's not funny, but so L'Oreal, CeraVe brand, the parent company, they are getting sued 6 federal class action lawsuits. Now, this reminds me of the Johnson & Johnson stuff, the baby powder. They find out people are getting cancer, from the baby powder. Well, these face washes, the acne foaming cream and the cream wash that you put on your face from the CeraVe, they say if you're not storing it properly or if it gets heated up whatsoever, that it turns into a carcinogen, which obviously means cancer. And people have been using this on their face, and they say who wouldn't have it in a bathroom? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's where you're going to be doing all of your facial stuff and everything. And now they're saying that people were getting cancer from it. When I saw the story, I literally went into my purse to get my hand lotion out, and it was CeraVe lotion, and I was like, oh, crap. I mean, and that wasn't on the lawsuit. The lotion wasn't, but I threw it away immediately. So I might need you if anything happens.
Well, I hope you don't. My understanding for this class action lawsuit is that this is related to their foaming cream cleanser, and in that product, the issue is that one of the substances, one of the ingredients, that when it's stored over time, over the course of that shelf life, it's breaking down into like a dangerous cancer-causing substance. And clearly, you don't want to be rubbing that all over your face. And according to, I believe it's the WHO, the substance is benzene, I believe, and there's like no safe level of this substance that you want to be rubbing all over your face. And they say that any substance or any product that has more than 2 parts per million, it needs to be recalled. According to this lawsuit, there's been studies on it, and this has levels up to like 12 parts per million, and there have been no recalls made on this whatsoever. So it'll be interesting to see where this class action lawsuit goes. I mean, it's going to have to go through everything else that happens in litigation. There's going to be experts, and they're going to have to prove their case. But it's, I mean, something, when you hear that, you certainly, I mean, don't want to be using it if you don't have to.
But Chad, it's not just L'Oreal, right? I mean, is it other company? Because I use all L'Oreal products. I love their stuff, everything. Their makeup is reasonable. Yeah. I love all their things, but I didn't know I don't think it's just L'Oreal.
Well, and I was going to say,
I think for this class action lawsuit, it's specifically CeraVe's, their foaming cream cleanser, which is like an acne cleanser that they're using. Now, that doesn't mean that in the future other products are going to, be found to have the same type of substances in them. That's one of the, the good things about having plaintiffs' lawyers. I know that everybody hates us until they need us, but it stops dangerous products like this from making it to the market and causing more harm than they should.
Well, what I think, okay, so it's the company, but it's somebody in that company, some scientist or whatever you want to call them, had to come up with this product or this part of the serum that is at fault for this. You know what I mean? So, like, can anybody individually ever be in trouble, or they just go after the companies?
They'll go after the company, and as the case plays out, more information is going to come to light. So what's going to happen is they're going to find out exactly if they knew that this substance was breaking down into a harmful carcinogen, right? And if they knew about it, why didn't they do anything about it? Yeah. And one of the big things in these types of cases is if you find that somebody isn't behaving properly, if they're not taking proper steps to keep the public safe and they're doing it for financial gain, that's going to open themselves up to much larger damages than what they previously were. They can open you up to punitive damages. So I'm sure that there is going to be discovery that they're finding out that scientists are bringing this up. I mean, I can't say for sure, but if that's the case, that's going to be pretty damning for the company.
That's so crazy. Yeah, because you don't want those type of chemicals, especially if it's an acne treatment. You already have something going on with your skin. You don't need to add to it. Well, one of the things that I saw the other day that I'm just horrified at is the 18-year-old who decided to jump off the roof of the house that they were having a senior skip party at. And he flipped into the pool and he hit his head, and it actually ripped his ear off. And now they're suing the family because they were allowing them to have alcohol, and the party went a little far. And so what is the liability there? Because there's a lot going on.
Yeah. I know that, I'm getting older now and I got kids, and we all want to be cool parents, but seriously, just don't be cool parents. Don't give alcohol to minors at a party, or throw a party and let alcohol be present, because if somebody gets hurt, if one of these kids get hurt, you're going to get sued. And if they hurt someone else, you're going to get sued. While your homeowner's policy, or if you have an umbrella policy that can help cover the costs, on top of being sued, Florida now has laws on the books that make it criminal behavior as well to be providing alcohol to minors at these parties, or turning a blind eye to it if you know that they're drinking. So one of the reasons why they're being sued is that we'll just talk about it from this state, because Arizona, I think, is where that case is happening. They're going to have different laws on the books. But for Florida, generally speaking, social hosts, like if you have a party, you're generally you're not responsible for injuries caused by your drunk guests, except in two circumstances, right? One is if you're giving alcohol to somebody that you more or less, you know that they're an alcoholic, right? And if they hurt somebody, you can be on the hook for that. But number two is if you give it to, or if you allow someone that's under 21 to consume alcohol at your house, that's going to get you in trouble. And this instance, allegedly, according to the complaint, both parents are at the house. They've provided alcohol to these kids. They're allowing kids to bring booze. I know there's text messages going out. It's like, bring BYOB. And unless these parents are like deaf and blind, or like passed out on the couch themselves from Jell-O shots, there is no way in hell that they didn't know kids were up on their roof jumping off into the pool and doing flips. I'm not seeing really any good defense for them in this situation. And the thing that really came to my mind, this situation is so bad, right? That kid got seriously hurt, but it could have been way worse when you think about it, because now you got 50 kids who are all drinking at your home that you've provided alcohol to. And when that party is over, they're all getting behind the wheels of their car, they're getting scattered around town. And if they kill somebody, or if they kill themselves, you're going to be held responsible for that. It's just a bad situation. And I know, like, the arguments are, well, let's give kids a safe place to drink. It's just, you can't do that anymore, especially now because there's a law in Florida. I think it's called the Florida's Open House Party Law. It makes it a crime for adults to knowingly host or allow kids over to their house where they're consuming alcohol and drugs. And if the parents or the owners don't do anything reasonable to stop it from happening, they can be criminally responsible for that taking place. First offenses, you're looking at like misdemeanors, like 60 days in jail, 6 months probation. But if somebody gets hurt or somebody dies, you can be looking at up to a year in jail.
Wow.
So just don't do it at all. It's just not a good decision.
That is good, good, solid advice from Chad Florin from Florin Robig. Thank you very much, Chad. Yeah, because when I saw this case, I thought to myself, those people are going to lose their house for sure. I mean, if you're a parent of the kid who got injured in that manner and you didn't know that your kid was going to their house to drink and jump off the roof, I'm suing and owning your house, basically.
I mean, his damages are going to be huge, right? His ear got torn off. Hopefully they were able to, reattach it. But there's no way that it's going to look like it did before, right? And so this kid, although he was being dumb, but at the end of the day, listen, he's a kid. He's going to have to go through the rest of his life with scarring on his face. They're looking at some trouble moving forward, no doubt about it.
Now, do you put ears in milk, or is that just for teeth?
What?
I'm sure you could put an ear in milk.
What are you talking about?
You probably put it on ice.
I mean, I don't know. Tina, I'm just imagining you at one of your Halloween parties just dipping ears in milk like they're Oreo cookies and eating them.
I have ears laying around during the Halloween party, trust me.
What do you have to sell? You got about a minute left, Chad. What's on tap for you this weekend at the Florin Estate?
Oh, what's on tap for me? Let's see here. Birthday parties for the little ones. They got tons of friends, and so I'm doing daddy duty. I was gone in Minnesota all week. I'm so excited to be back home, and I just get to spend time with the kids.
Aww.
So we're going to be just out playing with them all the time.
Nice. Well, enjoy your weekend, and if you are looking for a personal injury attorney, call Chad at 727-786-5000 or go to florinrobig.com. And make sure you hire them. Put it in your phone because you never know when you will need a personal injury attorney.
Love you, Chad.
Bye,
All
Chad.
right, Brenda.
Bye, buddy. Bye, Chad GPT.
Oh, see you later.
Banana.
Oh, my gosh. We're going to take a short break. You are listening to the Sports Chicks on 102.5 The Bone.
listening to the Sports Chicks on 1025 The Bone. Sponsored by Floor and Robig. Now, back to the Sports Chicks on 1025 The Bone. Sponsored by Floor and Robig.
Welcome back to the Sports Chicks. Hey guys, do you have a bunch of old broken laptops, desktop computers, printers, iPads, modems that you're just not sure what to do with? Well, don't throw them away. Contact our friends at Urban E-Recycling. They will handle your hard drive disposal. You'll even get a certificate of your data destruction. They have locations in Tampa, Orlando, and Sarasota. There is no charge. It is absolutely free. So go to urbanerecycling.com for more information or call 888-992-0747.
Urban E, a proud sponsor of the Tampa Inferno, the ladies tackle football. I'm going tonight with my husband.
Last game.
Yes. Yeah. And I think Monica from JP and Mon is there. So I'm going to hook up with them and we're going to get a little. So if you please come up and say hi if you end up going out to the game. It's at Sickles High School. Gates open at 5 and kickoff is at 6.
Nice.
You and your birthday man.
Yeah, his birthday yesterday. I'm married to a Gemini. Twins are here, baby. Twins are here. Yeah. No, he's a good dude.
Yes, he is.
He has a great head of hair.
You think so?
Yes.
It's actually real. It's not hair club for men.
I didn't think it was hair club for men, but thanks for clearing that up.
I'm
Yes.
jealous.
Oh,
Isaiah, your hair is beautiful.
Oh,
You're
thank
follically
you.
challenged, but we love you anyway.
Hey,
yeah,
we had
19. It all went.
At 19 years old?
Yeah.
Really?
I was like, yes, I'm an adult now, and all gone.
We had Chad Florin on before the break, right? So an attorney here, obviously. And we started talking about parents, so many of you in the audience, you know, all your kids are on you about, come on, Mom, let me just have a party. Can we just have a little party? And then Chad, his advice, highly said, please don't do it because you just end up losing everything.
Yeah, don't be the cool parent. Nothing good comes from that.
Did you guys have the cool parent at the high schools? We had one. She was wild. She was a bartender and single mom, worked really hard, but had no problem with letting us have the most massive 100+ parties at her crib on the weekend.
Oh,
the cars would be I grew up in the Midwest in Illinois. Back then you could have somebody that had the keg and the mom was cool and nothing good ever happened. It was terrible.
My 4 best friends, all blondes. I was the only brunette in the group, but there was one parent that we spent the night at their house every weekend. You know what I mean? But they weren't.
It was just good old-fashioned fun, though. I mean,
we played poker for nickels, and, we did all kinds of fun stuff. It's not like we had huge blowout parties, but it was always going to Brenda's house to stay the night on the weekend because her parents loved it.
Brenda?
Yeah.
And then you got to continue your life with another Brenda?
Yeah. Brenda Richards.
Not to be Debbie Downer, but seriously, the scariest story quickly is these parents. It was somewhere in Jupiter, allegedly. They owned some sort of company. They were self-made. It was something about window coverings or something. It was hurricane shutters, I think. Anyway, I don't want to zero in too much. So they let these kids have this party. Ends up, they all get trashed. And 2 of the kids, like Chad was saying, 2 of them are oncoming. They hit another car, killed the 4 kids that were headed to the party, and killed 1 in the car going to get more booze. So just remember this summer, have a good time, but be the uncool parent.
Hey, they kind of covered it on Friends and Neighbors, the show on Apple TV. She was at the party.
With John Hamm.
Yes.
Okay, what happened again?
Remember, the daughter was at the party, and she was blocking somebody in, and they asked her to move her car, and she was drunk.
And she was going for a run for some booze, wasn't she?
I think she was just moving her car.
Okay.
But she backed out and hit somebody's car, and of course there happened to be a cop right there, and then she got thrown in jail.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody's kind of covering that situation right now.
Doesn't that suck, though, that the kids don't get to see what we did? I know we hear a lot about it on the air, but we had so much fun growing up.
We did.
I mean, if you're anywhere between the age of 45 and 65, you had the best time.
I meant to bring this up before. I saw a TikTok where these parents took their 2 or 3 kids out, put them in the car. They went and toilet papered somebody's house, and they went and did the stuff that we used to do when we were kids. That's harmless fun. But and they took them around to show them what our life was like when we would go out on the weekends and goof around. It was the cutest video. And I don't know whose house they toilet papered. I'm sure they weren't thrilled about it. But it was just cute. And there was one more thing that they took them to do, and I can't remember what it was. But it was, like the stuff that we used to do that was harmless.
I told my husband on the way, I said, it's so funny that when we were about, I think, 12, there's always the parent that accidentally leaves their cigarette pack out, and you go, "Hey, let's go try that smoking thing." And
no.
And this is why I miss, if I was born in the 70s, I would have loved to experience all of this, because now these days you have cameras, you got video cameras, you got social media.
Yeah. Right.
You can't do what you did back then. And I miss that, because you guys had privacy. You guys could do whatever you want.
Yeah, well, we're 12 years old, so we steal 3 cigarettes and share them amongst 4 of us. So
How sick were you?
We think we're so cool. Benson and Hedges 100s. And so here we are around the back of this house, and this is the point of what I was telling my dude. We light up, and we're puffing so stupid. Like we're covering our face like a blowfish with our whole hand, and you would take the cigarette and try to suck it. And so we're there with our little 3 cigarettes, and my sister walks around and goes, and she wasn't even cussing back then. She says, "Get those cigarettes." She's screaming at us, "Get those cigarettes." And it scared us so bad that none of us women ever smoked again, because it was the fear of God. It was the fear of whatever you believe in, and we never did it again.
My mom let my friends used to smoke, and my mom was like, "Well, if you're going to smoke, that's fine, but you're going to smoke in your bedroom. You're not smoking in the house, and only in your bedroom." And I thought, "Oh, well, cool. I get to do this." And after a while, I was like, okay, everything in my room smells awful. Yeah. I smell awful. I didn't actually want to do it, but I wanted to rebel. And she totally stole my rebellion. And then after that, I was like, that wasn't fun. There was nothing fun about it.
Remember back then, they used to, and these were stories that you always heard, but I don't know if it ever really happened. Like if a dad caught his son smoking, he'd make him smoke the whole pack.
Yes.
Till he got sick. And then he'd never do it again. Remember?
Yes.
You heard that story all the time. That's like the quicksand story. You heard that stories all the time.
No,
about
but
there being quicksand everywhere. But I heard that story a million times.
But you guys know, and I hope in the audience, if we could save just one person that's been trying, and they try so hard with the patch, and it's just, I feel so bad for you guys. But
it's the vaping now.
I know.
Yeah.
But my dude was a funeral director, and he said, "Brenda," I said, "what's the worst form of death?" And he doesn't like to talk. It's a very personal thing for those guys. And he said, "I'll just tell you this: smokers are the worst body to take care of. It's so heartbreaking. The lungs are the size of a pebble. They are so tiny and black." That it's heartbreaking to know that it could have been prevented. And he said, "Man, if I could just save a smoker a day, I wish I was being paid to say this, but please stop." It's hard. All the people
I used to go in, because my mother smoked for a long time, and I used to go in and I would rip the tops off of her cigarettes, like all the filters.
Nice.
And I would rip them off and throw them away, and then close her cigarette pack and lay it back down. And she was like, "Dang it," every day, because I was like, "You have to stop smoking. You're going to die." And I kept doing it. And then finally she tapered back a little bit, but I was like.
It was so cool, though, you guys, because we had the Marlboro Man. Remember when he came out? You guys would be super young. I think I was like 8 years old, and I remember him riding his horse in with that stogie or whatever they called it.
Stogie.
Is that a cigar? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it is a cigar.
He's munching down his cigarette, looking all sexy, and I'm 7, going, "Whoa, what is that?" And that's when I knew I would just love men, because that roughy. I mean, not that if you're gay, I don't mind, but that's what was so. I knew that I would want to have a man, a husband.
Oh, right.
That's it. The Marlboro Man
Yes.
is what you were like, absolutely.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
what
my
I'm
goodness.
looking for.
They made it so cool back then. Every
Yes.
show smoked. Everybody smoked.
Don't you remember the old ads from back in like our grandparents' day where it was like 9 out of 10 doctors prefer, whatever cigarettes, and you were like, what? And they would smoke in the office. Like they would in their day, they would go to visit the doctor, and the doctor would be in there smoking. Like
Or
it was a thing.
You'd see an ad on Eastern Airlines, and they'd be blowing down a pack of smokes. And they'd
Right?
have the little armrest.
The little ashtray in the armrest.
That would fit a birth control pill in it.
Oh, right,
And
Brenda.
You're supposed to aim your butt of the smoke.
Wait, what?
They
Not
called,
your butt.
Oh,
They called it a cigarette butt, right?
Yes.
So, but yeah, the Eastern Airlines. What else? Oh my God!
You imagine smoking in a plane now, like a bunch of people.
No, don't you remember?
smoking?
Don't you remember they had the smoking section, which literally was just the back of the plane, but the smoke would like linger out to the front. So what was the point of the smoking section? You're in an enclosed tube.
Yeah, now you got to
Like in
have
the restaurants.
Now
too.
you got to bring on your rescue goat and your rescue iguana.
and peacocks. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's put a big old peacock on there, on that plane.
Do you remember at 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock at night, they literally came on the TV and said, "Do you know where your children are?"
Yes.
Can you believe they had to do that?
1-800-771-1025 if you have a memory from the 70s, 80s, whatever you want to do. But yeah, that's a great one, Tina.
There's a older, I mean, she's probably about our age on TikTok, and she's like, they literally had to have a commercial on saying, "Do you know where your children are?" Now, I know back then at 10 or 11, I was home.
Right.
Like, I wasn't out, but who even thought to do that?
I remember being in East St. Louis at Uncle Tooey. Went to do a Jack in the Box run, and they would just take and hurl it out the window, the garbage, and then came the Indian with one tear running down his eye, and that was "Please don't litter," right?
Yeah.
And the little Indian.
No, I
we
thought that
never-
was for forest fires.
No, that was littering.
That's Smokey the Bear.
Oh, okay. All right. It was somebody.
But anyway,
Indians!
we all stopped littering. We took Tina's land, and
Quit throwing your junk on my land,
She's an angry Indian. That's what she is.
Isaiah.
Just a little bit.
Oh, my gosh. Well,
No, but that 90s commercial, 80s commercial, do you know where your children are? That was in the 90s and when I was a kid and a teenager in the 2000s.
They were still doing
They
it?
were still doing that, yes.
Oh, my
Heather,
gosh.
what'd you have? You had something, Heather.
I was just scooting away from the angry Indian.
Yeah.
Well,
You going to be able to do your job this time?
Yeah,
You going to
Tonto.
be angry?
what'd you call me, Tomahawkian?
Tomahawkian.
I still hear that. I heard that Thursday night, as a matter of
I thought
fact.
it was Tonto Tina.
You called me a Tomahawkian.
Yes.
One of the first shows, and it has stuck with my friends. They keep calling me that all the time.
Even
now.
our first round of the chicks, we were able to say anything. I know we say anything at the bone, but remember we'd get Monica and be all over about being a cute little jumping bean and all this craziness. And I'm like, okay, well, we've toned it down a bit.
A little.
Well, let's bring the Tomahawkian to the microphone.
And now for the Sports Play of the Week, brought to you by the Golden Diamond Source.
A little different this week, but Tampa Bay Lightning head coach John Cooper finally won the Jack Adams Award as NHL's Coach of the Year. I would like to know, when you win back-to-back Stanley Cups and then go to the Cup the third year, how he hasn't won it before. But he finally won.
He finally won it now.
He's hot. I'd be all over him.
No, you wouldn't.
Brenda,
If he was
No.
single.
Mrs. Coop has something to say about that.
She's adorable.
So you need to back up.
Mrs. Coop.
Mrs. Coop.
And Vazzy won the Vezina. Yay!
What did he do?
Vazzy won the Vezina trophy. So we are
We're cooking along.
We're getting
not
the
in this-
hardware.
We're not in the Stanley Cup Finals, but at least they got
Yeah.
some hardware. Hey, guys, don't forget, Father's Day is coming up in June 21st, as a matter of fact. And at the Golden Diamond Source, finding the perfect Father's Day gift is easy. They have jewelry options to fit every budget, so let their experts help you pick something amazing for Dad. They have the largest inventory to choose from and 0% financing for up to 5 years. Located conveniently at 3800 Ulmerton Road in Clearwater, just off 275. We're going to take a short break. You're listening to the Sports Chicks on 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to the Sports Chicks on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Floor and Robig.
What do we got here?
Now, hour 2 of the Sports Chicks.
We have so much to talk about.
The Sports Chicks on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Floor and Robig.
Welcome back to the Sports Chicks. I'm Heather.
And I'm BL.
Sports Arena Tina here. Tomahawky in here.
And if you'd like to check out our socials, what are they, Heather?
They are
Heather?
the Sports Chicks, CHIX, on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And if you're looking for us on TikTok, it's just Sports Chicks, CHIX.
And personal is Buckeye Tina for the Indian, or Brenda
Tomahawkian.
Brenda Lee BL. We've been picking up really good followers. Thank you guys for hitting our button and letting us know that you love us. Thank you.
You're so funny. You get so mad if we have like 5,000 views on something, but somebody doesn't hit like. You're like
4 likes.
Yeah. You're like, why? Why can't they just hit like? And I'm like, maybe they don't want to mess up their algorithm like that.
Oh. Is that why they don't want to be seen with us? Yes. We're their moped?
Yeah. We're their dirty little secret.
Every one of our things, you guys, whether it's the Sports Chicks one or the personal ones, 1,000 views in under 2 minutes. I time it out every time with 4 likes.
It sets her off.
Guys,
I know.
It's so funny. And you know what? It's secretly, I don't know why, but secretly in my head, I'm like, I kind of like this. They're really making her angry.
Now, I tell you on TikTok, if you like something, it stays in your folder. So if there's something that you really like, then it just gets jammed up. And if you want to go back and try to look, it's like our text messages. You have to scroll way back far because everything you like stays right there on your likes. And if you want to go back to try to find something, it's hard on TikTok. But Instagram and Facebook, there's no reason not to hit the like.
You know what? The talk is so easy. I had no idea, and I know people are afraid, and the different people have our info. They got it anyway, y'all. But the talk, when you post, you get to hit all the other platforms, and you just go bloop, and it's just there. So I'm not getting a check from the Chinesians right now, but. Well, I'm just saying,
goodness.
I like to get paid. You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand the whole concept of being paid anyway. I have a friend that was like, yeah, after all these years, I got a check for $7. And I was like, that's it?
Hey, he buys a bag of the McDonald's.
You should see my algorithm on TikTok.
Oh, I can't even fathom what it would be. I just can't.
I should send you guys. I've sent you some videos that come up on my
Yeah, we
on
know.
my For You
A clown with red, bloody teeth. I don't even click on it anymore. Heather, do you?
Dogs wearing like a scary Halloween mask that scare the other dogs in the house. She's a grown-up, but then when she sends something, my phone will ding, and I look at it, and my husband will be like, are you going to do it? And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to click on this, because then I'm going to be like, oh, I'm so stupid. I can't believe it.
You would almost need to be high on Ricky Williams' pot. Did you guys see that interview with him and Gruden?
Yes.
Did you see the look on Gruden's face as he's talking about all the pot and all these different things, or the fact that now his career, if you will, he is now a professional astrologer.
So is this Ricky Williams?
Yes, it is Ricky Williams, former running back. He is now a professional astrologer, and he also has his own line of pot.
Oh. So you can get high and figure out what the sun and the moon are doing.
Apparently, his pot brand is called Highs Man.
Oh, that's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the genius that thought of that?
Because I got high. La, da, 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 da.
Thank you, Ricky Williams.
Make fun. If you listen to the video a little bit, it's on John Gruden, isn't it? John Gruden official. I saw it there.
Yes.
If you think about it, he goes into, and I won't bore the listeners with the astrology because, oh my God, it's so stupid on my part to even ramble about it. But he does say good stuff. If it was raining or sunny on the day you were born, and different aspects of what that all means, I get it. But honestly, I don't even know what I was saying right now.
Well, as he was talking about it, he's like, yeah, and if you're, born on this day and if this and that, then it means that, there's different personality traits and this and that. And the whole time, John Gruden's head looks like it's going to explode because he's like, is this serious right now? The other interesting thing about Ricky Williams is when he got married to his wife, and they have 6 children, for Pete's sake.
Wow.
He took her last name.
Damn.
He took her last name?
He took her last name, yes. And it's very unusual that a guy would take the woman's last name, but he did. He took the only other person that I know that I have, heard of that's done that is Jack White, the rock star. He took Meg White's last name because he said it would be a cool rock name.
Is that Night Rangers? No, wait, that's Jack Blade.
That's Jack Blade. This is Jack White.
Who's
the
Jack?
White Stripes, the Raconteurs, himself.
Sorry.
Yeah. But Ricky Williams took his wife's last name.
Did he give a reason?
No. He just said that he decided to take her last name.
I remember watching the interview, and when Gruden said, how did you get into that? What did he say? Something about going outside and laying down and looking up at the stars?
Yes.
And I'm like, dude, is the dude high now? Like,
always.
For the interview?
Think about that.
If you guys, go ahead.
Think about that. He left the NFL to go to Europe or Asia for a while and go smoke pot. He took a pot break so he could go and travel and just get high the entire time.
That's a bad thing if you're a Potatanian.
You know what it is if you're an NFL player?
Yeah.
Interestingly enough. So here's something funny. I was talking about Ricky Williams, and my husband goes, I remember that guy. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, when he played for the Phillies for a minute before he went into the NFL, my husband was newly on the White Sox, and my husband was catching, and Ricky Williams barreled over him at the plate. And then he was like, my God, he didn't even try to slide. He just slammed right into me.
Man.
And so he said the next day they were on the field, and he was like, hey, Ricky, why don't you slide? And he was like, because I don't have to.
Oh.
And then he was like, well, thankfully he went to the NFL and didn't stay in baseball because if you're not going to slide and you're going to try to injure the catchers, that's going to be a problem.
Oh, my God.
Do they ever take their cleats and stab them in the face? Do you remember Steve Jeltz from the Phillies?
Mm-mm.
He was on, if you know, you know. Little short guy, but allegedly in Double-A. This is what the boys say, okay?
What do the boys say, Brenda?
Jeltz allegedly slides into second and stabbed it.
Stabbed what?
BL.
Stabbed the thigh?
The beanbag.
Oh.
No.
Yes.
That's
They have stuff covering it.
He did.
That's unsportsmanlike.
Well, the guys had to help him off the field.
You think?
My first husband was some sort of person like that in baseball. And, yeah, they said, man, news of the day.
I wouldn't.
We got a bleeder.
Oh, my God. I wouldn't doubt they try to slide and hurt people sometimes if they don't like them. I'm sure that they do that a lot. But now you guys say there's nothing wrong with smoking pot. There's literally chronic pot smokers are scromiting. Have you heard of that?
They're what?
What?
It's screaming and vomiting at the same time, and it's from people who smoke pot too much. Literally a story in the U.S. News that people are throwing up for days, having to be hospitalized, and the only way to stop it, somebody said it was worse than childbirth. Now, I beg to differ.
So what, smoking a lot of pot?
When you smoke it too much that you get this thing that you have to start throwing up. If you smoke too much, this is happening to people. And since COVID, people started smoking more pot, I guess, to relax.
Well, and it's
and
also
they're having
that
more people in the hospital because of this ailment.
Hey,
It's the
it's also
word
the
I was
super
looking for.
weed. Because now it's all, genetically modified
yeah.
to be way stronger than what it was. They have a bunch of people that ended up in the emergency room all the time, actually, because they're having like manic episodes, like complete breakdowns, because they get too high from this new, super
Right.
pot, and then it starts making them go crazy.
I wish I wanted to get high all the time. I don't understand. I never
You
was
don't need to.
It's
No,
paranoia.
you should.
It's paranoia. Listen to you, Isaiah. Dude, they throw up 30 times a day when they get this. Over until they get into the hospital and they make them well. They say the only reason, though, or the only way is you better just stop smoking pot. It's the
Well,
only way to get over it.
The stoners in the audience are going to go against that. There's no
I'm
way.
Sure.
Hey, how's her mic, Isaiah? I'm not getting Tina clear. I don't
No,
know
she's
why.
good.
Is she loud?
What's wrong with maybe turn your volume
I don't know.
up.
I'm just checking. Okay.
Maybe put your second ear on.
I don't like that.
Maybe
I need
if
to
she
know.
stops smoking.
I know.
Can you? All right, I want you guys all
Nobody's
in this
coming in
room.
to kill you.
Listen,
No,
I
the
want
first thing you learn in radio is to keep an earphone off. You learn that.
I want everybody in this room, right? Except for you. I want everybody in this room
BL.
to take a moment to think what would be in this studio if BL actually got high.
I'm not getting high for none of you. I ate
That's
a pack of
scary.
gummies and almost OD'd one time. I thought it was cookies.
What?
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, what?
My husband has knee replacements, so he has gummies to go to bed. He doesn't take them any other time, but they were yellow and sugary looking. They were from the dispensary. And, True Leave, allegedly. And so it was in a roll, and they looked so good, and I ate 3 or 4. And,
Oh, no.
And Paul, he's like, why are those open? He goes, those just came in. I go, what are you talking about? And then he started getting real tiny, and then his head got real big, and the feet and everything. I'm like, hey, I think you need to go put me to sleep right now. He goes, you did not eat 3 gummies.
Oh, my
I go,
gosh.
3.5 to be exact. He goes, Brenda, I might have to call the ambulance. He goes, I'm serious. I'm serious. You guys, I slept for like 16 hours maybe. He kept my head up, kept putting water down me, and I'm like, I'm not going to the emergency room. But I was wasted.
my God.
This was 2 years ago.
Is there video of this? Because I really would like to see
That would
that.
be funny.
I'd pay.
I do not condone it or tell anybody in the audience. Don't ever break into something. And the bag was off of it. Usually they have a sealed where it says with the skeleton bones and don't eat. No, it was out.
Skeleton
It looked like a roll of little Oreos.
Can we please try it again?
It was good though. The Bucks were playing, and I'm like, look how pretty those guys are. I was calling them pretty. What?
I'll add to you. Let's watch her do that live on air.
Not
Let's
happening.
just see what happens.
No, not happening. But I do admire people that get high because I'm like, I wish I could be you.
Admire
But
them.
I go to bed all the time.
Dude, on my algorithm too, there's things that keep coming up where they are doing this segment of people that take Ambien at night, and they
I
get
can't do that.
like they wake up or they thought they were in a grocery store and they're like in their kitchen doing weird stuff. And some of the stories had me crying. I was laughing so hard.
There are people that commit murder on Ambien, and they honestly don't remember it. It's one of the wildest drugs. One time, my mom's neighborhood, a guy was driving a Lark, one of those the old person thing, the motorized,
right?
And it was nighttime, and I saw him. He hit something in the road, and he flipped his Lark. Old lady behind the tree. I go, why are you standing behind that tree? And she goes, that's my husband, and he took 3 Ambien tonight.
Oh my God.
So what?
And
She
I
was
go- I
rooting
go-
for
I'm-
bad
I
things
go,
to
I'm-
happen.
I go, I'm calling nine.
Yeah.
I said, I'm calling 911. She goes, why? I'm getting ready to collect my insurance
That's
policy.
right. That's what I was just thinking. She's like, take the Ambien and get out there. I tried that once because I was having trouble sleeping. And I took one and I was like, oh, I'm feeling kind of really like I need to go to bed. And I didn't even make it to my bed. I woke up and I was in the
date
doorway
rape,
of my bedroom and was like, what happened? I didn't even make it to my bed.
Newsman Tom Brokaw fell asleep at the light, allegedly, and they ended up seeing that he had taken Ambien accidentally too early and was at a red light sleeping.
They gave me the lowest dose ever that they make, just so in case I have trouble sleeping. And I've fallen asleep on the couch and not even made it to
That's
the
so
bedroom
crazy.
because it's so potent.
Get a piece of that.
All right, Brenda.
You don't even know what happened to you when you were out on your gummies. Your man might have been having a great time. You don't even know.
Ew!
Hey, guys, make sure you head down to Hooters because Hooters is the place to be. Score a spring special, 10 buffalo shrimp and fries for just $9.99 all day, every day. And make sure you wash it down with a $5 bottle of Corona or Corona Light. Plus, Hooters has the great specials on Big Daddy mugs of Miller Lite or Blue Moon. Hooters always has the games on, so head down to Hooters and catch all the baseball action. Hooters, always original. We're going to take a short break. You're listening to the Sports Chicks on 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to the Sports Chicks on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Floor and Robig. Now, back to the Sports Chicks on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Floor and Robig.
Welcome back to the Sports Chicks. Hey guys, if you're looking for a personal injury attorney, we have the guy for you. Chad Florin at Florin Robig is your man. And if you're looking for their videos that they have on social media, you have to check out Florin Robig on Facebook and Instagram because the videos are hilarious. I think they release them every other day, and they're amazing. So check them out.
He's funny.
You never know you got him till you need him. 727-786-5000. Hey, can I just put a note to self out there? All the rest stops and the restaurants and all that, if y'all are using the heavy drugs, the needles and all that, they're cleaning them in the toilet paper holder now.
What?
Yes. Be careful with your children or yourself with your body parts, because if you see, they said that it's a brown spot the size of an ant, and that they just get lazy and put the needle right through the clean white.
Yeah.
So now parents are carrying their own toilet paper and having to pull it, tear it off before you go into a place to put your poor kid with that situation.
And I use your sock.
Don't you?
That's nasty.
Be
You're
a man, use a
nasty.
hammer.
You're a goat.
That's nasty.
I hang my socks on the door.
Oh, jeez.
Well,
You're stand up straight.
all right,
Yeah.
Tina.
They do. I don't even think that's really our body part. The sock.
It's really not.
No.
It's not at all.
I hang my panties there.
Brenda.
What?
Dude, you don't even know what you're dealing with over here. You wish you had a piece of this. Don't start on it. You ain't got no idea.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you said that last week
Banana.
to me. You said, you have no idea what this Golden Palace is like. And I was like, thank you.
Done with you people. Yeah, so be careful out there with the toilet paper.
Go from that to socks.
I have no
You.
idea. Hey, at least you don't have to go to your exit 193 and have an interstate shut down because an 8-foot gator crawled out onto I-75 South this past week.
I saw that.
I shut down the whole interstate. It was a fatality, of course. I guess they came out with 2 cars were involved.
Yes.
And one saw the gator, right?
So
And
the one
didn't.
of them was trying to avoid the gator because it was right at the exit, and so I guess she went over to the next lane quickly. And when she did, she ended up hitting the other car, and one of the people in one of the cars did not have a seatbelt on. They were ejected from the car and died at the scene.
We're like giving all these lessons to the audience today. Don't smoke. Don't get high so much.
Don't use toilet paper at the rest stop.
Make sure you wear your little seatbelt. We are mothering our audience today.
Well, where do you know exactly where? Because I know
Where
a
what?
lot of times when I go down Alligator Alley and all that stuff with my husband for trees and all that stuff, they have the fences all along, like most
yeah.
of the interstate. down there.
I-75 South. My exit is 193. It's in Inglewood, but it happened. It's also Jacaranda.
Oh, close to you.
It's my exit.
Oh.
That's where the whole wreck happened. But
So now people
normally-
know where your exit is. They can just get off on that exit and start looking around.
come on over.
Look
I'll
for
give
BL.
Give you a gummy.
Oh.
Stop by.
That is not what I thought you were going to say.
I know.
Wow.
No, then they'll get to visit the Golden Palace.
Had a little tiny heart attack right there.
I did too. I was like,
Same.
where's she going with this?
I have no idea what these people are talking about. But anyway, be careful on the roadways.
Just so you know, Tina, though, those little fences when you're going down Alligator Alley, don't keep everything out. Years ago, my stepdad, he was going down to Miami, and he was in his car, and a wild boar was in the middle of the highway, and he didn't know, and he hit that thing, ended up killing the boar, but it completely decimated the front of his car.
I was going to say, those things are big.
And he survived it, and I was like, thank God.
Thank God for, speaking of, or Buddha or Jesus, whatever you believe in, Satan, I don't care.
Brenda.
I don't know. But thank God for those FDOT people that keep the ropes, the gear that all the suicidians want to jump over the bridge and crap.
The who's?
I saw a girl last night on TikTok. She's flipping out. She's flipping out because she's like, oh, this guy was trying to commit suicide and he was climbing the ropes on the top of the Skyway. And here we go. Here's her quote. No one pulled over to help him.
Oh, jeez.
What? I drive it every day. You have maybe 9 inches. Check your pants, Isaiah.
Oh!
And you got about, you can't go over, and I feel sorry for the little suicidian guy. I've lost people to that.
Is that a word?
Whatever. And the ropes protect us. But we've been talking a lot about the Skyway on the show lately. And there's a page of all the deaths, all the people that checked out. And it's on the socials. But yeah.
Here's the thing, though. For somebody to say, no one stopped to help him. If somebody is in that state of mind, the first thing I think of is they will try to take me with them.
That's what they were saying mostly, the comments. And hey, I'm joking. I don't mean to not be serious about suicide. We have had so much of it in lives. But yeah, you're right, Heather.
I'm not sure that person's not going to take me with them. So I'll call 911 from my car, safely secure inside my car, but I'm not getting out.
Yeah, the cops are trained to do that.
Yeah, you don't know where that's going to go.
Right.
So,
but when please don't check out. There's all sorts of things. And call anybody. They'll help you. Call me. It's okay.
Call Brenda, 1-800-771-1025.
They said some dude drove a bike and pedaled it really hard, and 10 cars were like, we know what he's going to do. And he got to the top and shoved the bike and jumped.
Get out of here.
It's somewhere around a 30-second drop. So while you're dropping, you get to think about what you did.
Oh, that's
what
awful.
Sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're
30
dropping
seconds.
and in your mind you're like, oh man, didn't mean to do this, then it's too late.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not that bad, you guys. Just stay tuned to the SportsChix. We'll get you through it. Because how can you not love this? We got gators, needles, pot, Coke. Did we say anything about Coke today?
Not yet today,
No,
but now
go
you
ahead.
just brought it up.
Please don't
Heroin.
snort Coke. Don't snort Coke. Be careful. Keep the 8
She's
ball.
a public service announcement today.
Yes,
Keep the 8 balls on the pool table, not up your nose.
All right.
That
Well, I'm
was-
jumping to a different subject because this guy's one of my favorites so far that I have seen this week. This gentleman in the Tampa Bay area, and I don't know who you are, buddy, but I'm in with you. He went to the Golden Corral all-you-can-eat buffet.
Ooh, God, you shouldn't say Golden Palace again.
No, I did not. But he went in there, and he was in there for 8 hours.
Was he a big boy?
I don't know.
What do you think?
Doesn't actually matter. It doesn't actually matter, but he arrived, and he quickly became known as the marathon eater.
Oh,
Is that allowed?
They said, he said they said he treated the buffet like a long-distance endurance event rather than a meal. Witnesses claim he spent hours rotating between food stations while taking strategic breaks to create more room.
But what's wrong with what he's doing? He paid for his meal.
He apparently also had a notebook where he ranked the buffet items and assigned each one a value score.
Aw.
The situation reportedly escalated when managers announced that it was closing time, and he said, closing for everyone or just for the quitters?
Oh, my God.
When the staff attempted to negotiate, he wanted to negotiate like an overnight stay, and they said, no, you cannot. So they called the police, and he said that the all-you-can-eat buffet should remain open until customers physically admit defeat.
What was that from where somebody said, you leave now, you eat like whale? Do you remember that?
No.
No.
But when the police showed up,
No.
he reportedly looked back at the buffet when the police were taking him out, and he said 9 hours isn't overeating. It's a commitment.
Oh, bless his fat little heart.
And I'm with him. I'm with him on that, because when you go for the buffet, all you can eat. We used to go to Miguel's in Tampa, and they had all you can eat on Monday night, and it was
favorite.
crab, shrimp, and like little mini lobster tails. And me and my girls would walk in there, and they would look at us like those skinny little women. We are going to make so much money off of them, right?
You said you and your girls. I thought you.
No, not those girls.
I'm going there tonight before the Inferno football game.
Really?
Yeah,
that place was the best.
Miguel's.
And we would sit there and eat so much food. Like by the time I was ordering my 5th plate of crab legs, they were like, my God, what is wrong with that person?
Are buffets a little weird now, though? Like Jeremy kind of.
People still do good, and they're reasonable, and that's
Yeah.
the only way some folks can feed their family. Folks, I just dated myself.
There you go again.
Get
Hey,
the ice.
Nana.
Get the ice.
Get out your handbag.
Yeah, exactly.
Kerchief.
But the food is, yeah. The Pizza Hut, remember that? They would have, I think they brought it back, in fact. But you could get the little salad, and somehow the only way to eat.
Gotta have a sneeze guard, though.
Yeah.
Gotta have a sneeze guard.
Who sneezes at a buffet? I want to meet that person. Yeah.
Well, not only that, but the people like looking over it, breathing all over it. Oh, we're gonna get this.
Yeah, and the
just
spittles
the
coming out
item.
of their mouth.
Yeah,
That's
no.
why I'm asking about the buffet stuff.
There's an incredible Mexican place in Dunedin, and it says in large black words, "Please don't reach over the clear. What's it called again?
Sneeze guard.
Sneeze guard. Please don't reach over. It's written 85 times all the way down. What do you think? Some girl's fat fingers. Yeah, could I get some chimichanga with the rice and the dis? And she's got her big, long red nails that haven't been cleaned in 4 years.
Right, gross.
Pointing and touching, sucking the sauce.
Oh,
like it's a birthday cake.
I have seen somebody at a buffet before test stuff. And they're like, ooh, what is this? And they'll pull something out of it and start eating it. And then you're like immediately relieving. Yeah, that's disgusting.
Immediately.
I wish I could test with a piece. You know what I'm saying? Because you'd back up. You know what I'm saying?
Did she point at me?
Yes, she did.
Why?
Remember
Back it up, Tina.
Remember back in the day? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What?
Nothing about you, bro. I'm just saying, don't you
Tina
guys
looked
all...
at you like she was about to fist fight you right there.
Don't you guys wish you could have tested stuff back in, college, high school?
What are you talking about?
We wouldn't have slept with the wrong people if we got to have a test.
What kind of test exactly? Because if you're sleeping with somebody, isn't that a test?
Isn't that sleeping with them?
You run your finger along their pits and sniff, and you decide if you're going home with them.
What?
What?
No. Ew. Why?
What?
Why? What?
So the smell of someone's pits determines whether you take them home?
Yes. If you are smelling pits, you got a problem south, my friend.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Is the show still here? Are we still signed?
I need to sit on the dump button and just keep
That's
dumping,
not even true, by the way.
Talking That is very true.
Wow.
Yes. You got a gross, nasty something going on if your pits stink. I love a good... Am I still here? I love a good man that's been working construction with a natural pit smell. That's great. But if you get some goat, woman, man. And they stink. That's disgusting. Ugh. Anyway, but they got a problem elsewhere, is what I was trying to tell the crowd.
I'm so shocked right now.
Tell the crowd.
I don't even know where to go with that.
Whew. Sometimes we all just need to have a mustache.
Brenda.
I've got one.
Isaiah.
Ooh,
Don't
no.
make me yell at everybody in this room.
I bet your beanbag stinks
Hey!
like...
All right. Brenda.
Shots fired. And I've never had any complaints.
We going to HR right now?
Right, yeah.
How about you and I moonwalk down there?
You're probably going to have to go down there.
Uh-huh.
They're going to have to talk to you.
Hey, we got Mike O somewhere. The biggest O in the house. Mike O, 2 to 4 at the Brandon Hyundai with Corey Cardinal. They're out there, so go by and sniff them. Smell their pits.
Brenda!
If somebody goes up to either one of them and says, BL told me to smell your pits, I will die.
Are we fired?
No, not yet.
Wow, sometimes 1 minute till break feels like the longest, doesn't it?
I'm so confused.
Oh, hi, guys. I'm going to do a little business. Are you ready to discover the Maduro collection at the Gold and Diamond Source? Inspired by the gift of gold, this collection blends timeless heritage with bold, modern design. It features rare hexagon diamonds and striking sculptural detail. Maduro is crafted for those who appreciate strength, brilliance, and lasting beauty. For your golden treasure, stop by the Gold and Diamond Source today, located at 3800 Almerton Road in Clearwater. Just off 275, we're going to take a short break. You're listening to the Sports Chicks on 102.5 The Bone.
Love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
You're listening to the Sports Chicks on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Floor and Robig. Now, back to the Sports Chicks on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Floor and Robig.
Welcome back to the Sports Chicks. Hey guys, I know I love this song. Do you have any old broken laptops, desktop computers, printers, iPads, things you don't know what to do with? I have a solution for you. Gather them up, take them down to our friends at Urban E-Recycling, and they will handle your hard drive disposal. You get a wonderful certificate saying that your data destruction has happened and it's not out in the dark web. They have locations in Tampa, Orlando, and Sarasota. There's no charge. It is absolutely free. Go to urbanerecycling.com for more information, or you can call 888-992-0747. I hate both of you sometimes. Do you know that?
Hey, how do we get to the dark web?
I don't know.
How did we get to the dark side?
Sometimes when I'm trying to do business,
Sorry, Heather.
both of you are laughing in the corner like children. I look over and I see you shaking violently because you're laughing so hard, and you expect me to continue reading like nothing's going on.
And then Heather shuts the mic off and goes, I should get an award for these ads.
I was covering my face.
You do a good job, Heather. You really run the ship. You're the glue.
You're covering your face with your hand, but you're violently shaking because you're laughing so hard. Brenda's jumping up and down in the corner and writing nasty notes to me on her board and facing them at me. It's like trying so hard to swim upstream.
I wrote in Sharpie, your deal stinks.
And I'm supposed to be able to do an ad correctly.
Yeah, right in the middle. She just kept on going, boy. She was Miss America, got right up and stood right back up.
You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome.
Peanut butter wave from Heather.
Oh, my gosh.
Sniffing the pits.
Yes. Oh, God, no more pit talk, please.
Has today's show been good, Isaiah?
I'm so confused what is happening, but I love it.
Yeah, and you got a windshield in between
I
car.
did.
Nice. Back to you, Tina, in the newsroom.
Ooh. I have found what
Back
your
to
next,
Heather.
your side career should be.
Me?
Yes.
What?
Because you've pretty feet.
Well, thank you.
Oh, that's right. She
So
does.
I saw something unbelievable the other day. Apparently, Brett Michaels' daughter has a career selling photos of her feet online.
I love it. Like an OnlyFans?
It's not
Yeah.
OnlyFans. Apparently, there is, in fact, a foot pick website.
Yeah, feetsomething.com or something. I think I've seen or heard on TikTok also. Dude, that's so weird. Does she do the weird stuff like sticking it in burgers and putting Doritos between her toes and crap like that?
People love it, and if they're paying $10 a hit, whatever.
Yeah, because
Sign
if
me
you
up.
have a foot fetish, you have a foot fetish. So she said that at first she was kind of like weirded out to come and talk to her dad about it, but I guess she was making so much money on the platform, and then finally came to her dad and said, so her thing is she was like, I haven't figured out what I want to do. I haven't figured out what I want to be, and it's very challenging to be the child of somebody famous if you're not figuring out your way in life.
Right.
You know, and she was like, and my dad can go on stage and rock the house of, thousands and thousands of people that show up every night to hear him. And as a child of that, you're trying to figure out your way. You don't want to live off your parents. So she came and told him, hey, Dad, so this is this thing I'm doing. And he was like, rock on, let's go. Like, if you're making money on it, do it.
You know, women are still wearing stuff and sending it in the mail.
What do you mean? Oh, personal items?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's big money in it, you guys. And I don't know if we have met these people or not. That's scary, Tina.
Yeah.
Isaiah, yeah?
So when it comes to Feet Finder, the top earners can earn over $5,000 a month just by showing their feet.
Now, do they have to talk to
here.
the people? Because they don't have to talk to them at all?
Just literally you pay the membership, and then they get access to your feet pics.
Sounds like a marriage, really.
Tina, feetfinder.com.
Let
Let's
me write
go.
that down.
And if you would, you could put little Ohio State things on your toenails, and then
that's-
that way someone would be like, oh, it's Sports Arena Tina.
But then they also, dudes and ladies, really get horned up over oh, crap, I forgot again, dementia.
You brought us right there
No.
and then cut it off.
Dude, it's like on the brink of something. And then
Of what, Tina?
Heather,
you tell by my face
Heather
what I
and
meant.
Tina look like first and second base. They're whatever. They're Jeter, they're whoever waiting on it. And
We're
then
waiting.
And
you just
ground
dropped
out.
it.
I was like, and then she drops it again.
Whoa. Might be another .com for
Hi,
you,
Tina.
Tina. Wow, this show, did we talk to our sponsors? Is everybody okay?
I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. I'd like to thank Hooters, Flora and Robig, Golden Diamond, and Urban E-Recycling. Thank you so much for all you do for us.
This is the Heather show. This is Heather. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Let's leave it at that. Oh, hey, I saw a movie, everybody. Presumed Innocence with Jake Gyllenhaal. Does anybody remember it? It's on Apple TV, highlighted right now.
I see it all the time when we're looking for something to watch. I know I've watched it because I love him, but I can't remember.
Okay, I'll give a quickie. I won't give it away. All right, so Jake accidentally has this hot affair with this chick in the office, whatever. Okay, boy meets girl, but he's married with 2 kids. And so all of a sudden, by the end, the one girl that he is seeing, the mistress, whatever you call it, she ends up hogtied dead, okay? Ooh. And then, not giving it away, but the daughter ends up doing it.
Honestly!
Brenda!
Honestly!
Everybody's seen it. It's
I have never seen it ever. Ever.
So good. You think about all the characters all along. Just when you think it's going to be the 2 sons or somebody, it ends up being the daughter.
You are rotten human beings, both of you. You ruin
didn't do
all
anything.
shows and all movies that I might possibly want to watch, and you ruin it for me.
Now I don't have to watch it again.
I don't have to watch it. I know
Big
how it
dum-dum.
ends. Thanks. It was the daughter that did it.
Hey, you try getting hog-tied and see how you feel.
Whoa!
With an apple in your mouth. It is on Apple, by the way.
You don't know.
Sounds like you've had experience with that, BL.
Yeah, with your dad last night.
Hey!
Well, good thing because I don't have a dad. So,
Oh, there you go. Foot, mouth.
I'm sorry. My dad.
That's called foot and mouth disease.
No, that's on Dutton Ranch.
No.
Isn't it, Tina?
Yeah.
Oh, why don't you tell us about that too? Because you've ruined every episode of that show for me as well.
Don't say a word because I have not seen the new episode that dropped on Friday.
You know what I'm going to do?
I did.
Tell
Guess
her.
what happens, Brenda?
Tell her, please. Tell her. Please.
Please don't.
Oh.
No, and I have not seen Friends and Neighbors that dropped on Friday night. No.
We watched that.
No.
Tina.
I'm going to tell you.
You should do this for me because you guys ruin everything.
Well, we had foot and mouth disease on the cattle last week on the Dutton Ranch. By the way, Heather, you need to be watching it.
I don't have to. You tell me every single thing that happens.
Hey, you know, Jake Gyllenhaal dated Taylor Swift.
No way.
And the song All Too Well, the 10-minute version, that's about him. Her leaving her scarf at his sister's house. His sister's Maggie
Gyllenhaal, yeah.
But yeah, that whole song is about Jake Gyllenhaal.
Really? How's it? Sing some of it. I don't know that one by Taylor.
I am not singing.
Do you have it teed up, Mr. Board Up, sweetheart?
which one?
Which one is it?
All
Tina?
Too Well.
Can we end with it, or is it
Oh,
boring?
God. Do we
Stupid
have
song?
to?
It's more of a one
love
of her
song.
lovey. Yeah.
So how long did Jake and Tay-Tay date?
That I don't know, but he broke up with her because, and you can hear it in the song that he says he's too old for her.
Oh.
At one point.
There's a rumor, and it was on the cover of the New York Post yesterday, that they are getting married, in fact, at Madison Square Garden, her and Travis.
I don't believe that.
It's all over the place. And there's supposedly like 1,000 people that are going to this thing, but they said it's Madison Square Garden. It's everywhere.
I don't see her getting married there. I don't know. That's just weird.
I think it's an arranged marriage.
Oh my God.
She might be munching, he might be accepting.
All right, Brenda.
Munchin? What the hell is that?
Munchin.
I was in Five Below the other day, and there was a magnet that said "Go Taylor's Fiance," and it had a Chiefs.
I love Five Below.
I love that place.
I got 4 bins for under my bed last night. Just
Really?
got them. They're clear, and you for your panties or your swimsuits,
All right.
for the extra stuff you can't cram in your closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great. Just pop them under the bed like the old waterbed stuff.
I bought that magnet and stuck it on my refrigerator.
Of course you did.
And my son comes in the kitchen. He looks at it. He grabs it and starts to throw it in the trash.
What did the magnet say?
Go Taylor's Fiance.
Aw.
And it's a Chiefs jersey. It's his jersey, but just like she got called his girlfriend. Go Taylor's Fiance. Even though I don't root for the Chiefs.
I hate people like you that talk low like that.
You're a
I
grown-up.
blast my ears out in the radio. I got my radio perfectly tuned, and then somebody whispers on the air, and I turn it way up, and you guys blow my ears out. Whatever.
We do it on purpose because
I
I know
know.
you're going to put it on.
Just hit the like button, okay?
Oh, my gosh. Here it goes again.
Oh, God.
Hit the like button.
Hit our socials. What else do we have? So we see you guys next week. Is there anything planned? Oh, tonight I'm going to the Inferno game.
Yes, you are.
Tina, what are y'all doing?
We have a graduation party to go to. Cool. Some of our best friends, the daughter is graduating, and she is the one that I told you she buys horses, she trains them, and sells them. She's been doing it for a very long time. She's got her own horse at the stable by them, and she actually went on a, what do they call it, where they move cows from one place to another, and it was like for a week they did it.
Oh, that's cool.
Just like on Yellowstone.
Like
it's
a
really cool.
Rancher kind of thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
cool.
what she, that's
That's
what she
cool.
does.
Where are you going, Heather?
I will be at the Dolly Museum, actually. My daughter She's going to kill me for this.
Hi, Zoe.
Yeah, they won a contest. They did it throughout the state of Florida where they submitted art, and then whoever is in and won, their art is going to be displayed, I think, for a month at the Dolly Museum.
Oh,
Wow.
I'll stop by.
I know.
That's my route home.
She's a great artist.
I've never been there. I need to go.
Really?
I know. I've wanted to go a million times. You know me. I didn't leave Brandon before this show.
That's the thing to do if you're bored or you're married and you're going, man, what can we do different? No, let's not go to the theater. Let's wait. Go to the museum.
Yeah, we go to museums all the time.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And they got, it's a good time.
We used to go in
cultured.
all the different cities that we would go to. It was a part of our thing. And when you're going to different cities and finding things to do for baseball, we would find the museums and all that stuff to get like a part of the culture.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Or shut the shades and get down on each other, if you know what I'm saying.
How? How did we just go from culture to getting busy?
That right there.
Get on over, see Mike O, Corey Cardinal, 2 to 4 at the Brandon Hyundai.
Please don't smell their pits.
Hyundai. Potato.
What happened today?
What happened to the whole show?
know.
It was a train wreck.
You once again.
Oh, Isaiah, nice work today. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to need some therapy after this.
You really are.
Smelly beanbag.
Also, don't. All right. Don't forget to hit up our socials, the SportsChix, CHIX, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and it's SportsChix, CHIX, on TikTok. And also remember on Mondays, all of our YouTube stuff gets, the show goes back up on YouTube. We have the Bone TV version, and we also have the audio version. We have 2 versions that you can choose from.
Bone.
Yes, in the audience, I don't think we've ever congratulated Heather for Tina. Seriously, on Mondays, she does all the stuff you see for us, the clips. She does little hints of what we did on the show, and she does all the office work.
Hot Business
everything.
Monday is what she calls it.
Yeah, she and Josh Paul whacked that.
All right with the name.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, good job, Heather. You keep at it, honey. Because you're doing a great one. Me and Tino keep sitting over here in the corner
And laughing.
And laughing
Writing dirty
while I'm trying to do
writing
my
dirty,
job.
dirty things on the dry erase
I'm
board.
going to take that dry erase board away from you. I gave it to you, and it was a mistake.
Can I ask the men at Cox Broadcasting, where is the? I kindly leave our equipment here for the gentleman to use, but it's gone. The tripod. I bet you.
Check your bedroom.
I bet you Senning or Garabo's got that hooked up on their. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you calling people out? You might have accidentally taken it home to your bedroom and you forgot. It might be there.
Have you seen the cans on Garabo's chick?
No, I haven't.
The cans.
She's hot. Yeah. We met her at the Down to Bowl, remember?
Yes.
I thought she was a lovely person. Very nice to talk to her. And that's what I thought.
But what did I say to Johnny B's wife, Heather? You were standing right there.
Good
Wait,
Lord, you were hitting on her like crazy.
She's pretty. She's got this little angelic face, right? And, we only got 2 minutes. But what did we say to her? What did I say?
You say, don't
Oh,
put your
ahead.
digit over here to me. And she was like,
You want me to really say it?
she's like, oh, you're really hot. You look really young. How old are you?
Yes.
Is this okay? And I was like, I'm going stage left. I'm out.
Hey, Epstein, get away from her.
I did. I said, what are you on the Epstein list?
Wow.
And then Johnny B didn't talk to me anymore.
It's shocking. Shocking.
Why? What do I do?
Oh, my gosh.
All right, Inferno. Go
And
get them
just
tonight.
like that. Yeah, don't forget, tonight is the last game for the Inferno, the last home game, and BL will be there. You should go up to BL and ask her to smell your pits if you see her at the Inferno game.
Yes.
I'm going to go find me that big boy at that counter where we eat all the food. $4. Butter my popcorn, baby.
I don't know what just happened.
Somehow Will Florin is asking Tommy Robick, what have we done, sir, to put
It's
Lauren
because of
Robick?
you. We'd like to thank them, though. Yeah. And I'd like to apologize, but I'd like to also thank our sponsors once again, Urban E Recycling, Golden Diamond Source, Hooters, and amazing Floor and Robig empire.
And Simone, Jason Meter,
Anybody
who's our
who
hottie?
let this trash on the air.
John Brennan, Mike Kauta, all you people that let us come into this beautiful establishment. Bye, Isaiah.
Bye, Isaiah.
Bye, Beanbag.
All right.
Oh, so I've got a new nickname. I'm now Beanbag.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, you are.
Thanks.
You guys have a great weekend. You've been listening to the Sports Chicks. I'm Heather.
And I'm BL.
Sports Arena Tina signing off.
And I'm Beanbag.
You're listening to the Sports Chicks on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Floor and Robig.